From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Daybreak Drive-In Podcast with Wish TV's Scott Sander. A Wish TV News 8 update.
From Wish TV, I'm Scott Sander with your Daybreak Drive-In for Friday, March 28th. A fundraiser becomes a personal protest. America goes on a global egg hunt, and the Pacers set a record. Next.
Introducing Instagram teen accounts, a new way to keep your teens safer as they grow, like making sure they've got the right gear for riding.
Knee pads.
Check.
And helmet.
Done. See you, Dad.
New Instagram teen accounts, automatic protections for who can contact your teen and the content they can see.
Bombas makes the most comfortable socks, underwear, and T-shirts.
Warning, Bombas are so absurdly comfortable you may throw out all your other clothes.
Sorry, do we legally have to say that?
No, this is just how I talk, and I really love my Bombas.
They do feel that good. And they do good, too. One item purchased equals one item donated.
To feel good and do good, go to bombas.com/Wondery and use code WONDERY for 20% off your first purchase. That's BOMBAS.com/Wondery and use code WONDERY at checkout.
A fundraiser for Indianapolis Mayor Joe Hogshead has further exposed a deep fissure among progressives in Indianapolis city government. City County Councilor Jesse Brown essentially turned it into a personal protest, standing outside the event, taking pictures of people attending and putting them on notice of his opposition to a possible re-election run from Hogshead. Hogshead has not publicly commented on the display. People across most of the eastern third of Marion County are under a boil order. Citizens Energy says a water main break near 22nd and Andrew J. Brown puts the purity of the water at risk. The utility company has not given an estimated time for lifting the order. Top Republican and Democrat on the Senate Armed Services Committee are requesting an investigation into how the national security officials used the Signal app to discuss military strikes. A federal judge also says he'll order the preservation of the messages. The chat group included, apparently by accident, the editor-in-chief of The Atlantic. The U.S. government's on a global egg hunt. It's seeking exports from countries in Europe and elsewhere to ease a severe shortage that's caused egg prices to spike. European industry groups say the USDA has approached Denmark, Germany, Italy, and Poland. Indiana Pacers have a brand new team record. They demolished the Wizards last night on the road, won 62-109. That's the most points the Pacers have ever scored in their NBA years. Only an ABA game in the 70s eclipsed it. 9 Pacers scored in double figures. Game was so lopsided, Wizards fans rebelled and booed the Pacers for dribbling out the clock instead of scoring more. Next up, the Thunder on the road tomorrow. Purdue plays tonight in Indianapolis in the Sweet 16. They'll take on Houston in the night game sometime after 10 o'clock, depending on the earlier contest, Tennessee and Kentucky. Scattered showers and storms this morning. Very windy, but mostly sunny this afternoon. Highs in the upper 70s. From Wish TV, I'm Scott Sander. Be sure to like and subscribe for your daily news updates from Wish TV on the All Indiana Podcast Network.
This is the Daybreak Drive-In Podcast with Wish TV's Scott Sander. A Wish TV News 8 update on demand. For even more, on demand and on the go. Connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening, and be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.